Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is December 28th, 2022, 9:49 p.m. So I'm going to be doing a late night reading, okay? I just want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone. However, if they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it doesn't, that's also okay, all right? Just don't force it to make it your story. Don't force it to be yours, and, don't, make something yours that's not yours. And before I start, I'm going to start off with my prayer of protection. I pray to God and call upon Archangel Michael and any ancestors, angels, and spirits of the highest white light that love me unconditionally to continue to protect me and my family during this time. Please help us see things clearly and to help us remove the fog of illusion that has led us down a false path in the past. Amen. Okay. So I feel like the particular, I guess, energy that I have been picking up on for quite a while in my readings, whether masculine or feminine, there's definitely an energy that's feeling very resentful towards you, the collective, because you don't want anything to do with them and you're moving on and you're healing, and so but anyways, aside from that, let's see what we'll pull. So I don't know exactly what I'll be, tapping into. It's a late night reading. They usually caching in reverse. Caching. So right off the bat, we're dealing with somebody who isolation in reverse. And observation. I feel like this is you, collective. Isolation in reverse and observation. I feel like this is you. With the caching in reverse, we have 7, 7, 2, and then 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. And then 9. Well, 7 plus 2 is 9. So 7, 9, 7. Anyways, this is about ideas. All right. You used to be in the habit, and I'm saying used to be because you're not anymore. All right. But I feel like you used to be in the habit of having a lot of good ideas and then putting them away for the time being for whatever reason, whether because it wasn't the right time or you were too busy or not enough money or your environment or resources or lack of support, whatever the case may be, right? I feel like a lot of that has to do with you letting your environment dictate when you should execute certain good ideas. If it was upright, this would basically mean that same exact thing, except you are putting those ideas away, okay? Kind of like saving them for a rainy day. However, it's in the reverse, so you're no longer doing that. All right. So, in other words, if you have a great idea, you're executing it right then and there. All right. If you're having a spark of intuition or a spark of passion or a spark of creativity, whatever the case may be, you're executing that right then and there. And this brings me to isolation and reverse and observation. You're no longer isolating yourself. And that's allowing you to, maybe for a while, you would isolate yourself and then like kind of close your eyes, like hide yourself and keep your eyes closed at the same time. But you're not doing that anymore either. There's a lot of things that you're not doing anymore. Okay, you're executing ideas that you have, and you're no longer becoming it's kind of like you're getting out of that hermit mode. You're no longer isolating yourself. You're being more active, being more social, maybe, you know, accepting invitations or hanging out with friends or being more open. You know, maybe it doesn't even have to be physical. You know, it could be just more open spiritually. You could even be more active on social media. Okay. But I also feel like also you're the way you're doing that too. You're getting out of this hermit mode so that way you can see things for what it really is. Because, like I said, you used to isolate yourself and also keep your eyes closed. But now you're in this energy of being so active and so like a go getter, and you're noticing things. It's kind of like you're noticing things for the first time that you haven't noticed maybe like in ever or in a while. And I feel like also too, this is other people. They're also watching you. They're watching you too. You have people watching you execute ideas left and right, and you're no longer hiding. Okay. Like I said before, for some, it could have been maybe like not like agoraphobia. And if you don't know what agoraphobia is, that's basically just having like fear of going outside. All right. So it wasn't really that extent, but you were definitely hiding yourself and not really being active. But now you are. So people see you being very active and executing things left and right. That's pretty much it. You know what? I'm gonna get one more. I'm gonna get one more. But also, I feel like too, you have people watching you, but you're noticing things. Like I said, you're noticing things that you haven't before. This has to do with the fine details. All right. Also, I just heard you're watching a spider at work. All right, that's actually been coming up in my readings a lot lately about a spider. You're paying attention to a spider and you're watching a spider weave their web. All right. Let me get one more, please. We have community in reverse. So these could be people in your community. Or there's somebody in your community, all right? I feel like you're paying attention to the people in your community, like what's really going on in your community. And also, there's poppies on the bottom of this root, on this tree. You see these poppies? If you don't know what poppies are a flower that, you know, they get cultivated for their abilities and, like, you know, effects when ingested, which allows somebody to fall asleep. All right. So you're no longer, in a sense, like, because of how observant you are being towards this community and this spider in particular within your community, you're no longer asleep. And that's also something that's been coming up in my readings as well. You're awake. You're not sleeping anymore. You understand what's really going on. The spider has been keeping people asleep. All right. For a while, you could have been, you know, under this sleep, um, it's like a sleeping spell, right? Keeping yourself hidden, always putting off ideas, never really executing things, right? But you're no longer, you're executing and you're not hiding and you're paying attention. You're not sleeping anymore. You're awake. You're awake to what's going on in your community. So I feel like at this point you're gonna have to put certain things aside. Um, like there's a saying, blood is thicker than water, but it's like the family that you choose. Something about the covenant makes it stronger. You know what? Hold on. All right. So, what I just said, you're gonna have to put certain things aside because now that you're seeing what's going on in your community, this community could be friends, your job, your family, your friends, your environment, your neighborhood, whatever the case may be, right? Like the saying, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Or what I mean by that is you're gonna have to put some things aside, and some of those things are gonna be like titles, all right? For example, if this was a best friend keeping you asleep, all right, or like a sister trying to keep you asleep, like for example, if this was a sister of yours that was trying to keep you asleep, right? you're gonna have to put aside the fact that, oh, that's my sister, or that's my brother, or that's my cousin, because we're family, At the end of the day, you can't. You're gonna have to choose whether you want to keep those people in your life that's keeping you asleep, these spiders, or you make your own family. Just because your blood doesn't mean much, especially if they're trying to keep you asleep and trying to put you in this energy of procrastination and hiding yourself, right? Why would you want? And that's the heartstrings that these people might be pulling at you. But the thing is, why do you want people around you just because they're family? Why do you want to keep them around you when all they're going to do is put you asleep and hide you and make you not execute anything good in your life, right? The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. And also, what that means is we can make our own family, and sometimes the family that we choose, that we create, is we get more loyalty because I always say it's usually the people that are closest to you that will do you the dirtiest. So I just saw 11:12 and 11:13. I'm gonna pull a couple of these and then some tarot, and then I guess I'm gonna close it off. I'm gonna try and do this quick. I even shuffled this side either, but whatever. I'm just gonna take a random pile in the middle. Oh, and these at the top as well. Okay, so we have heartbroken by their own actions. So this is people in your community are heartbroken by their own actions. But I don't think it's because of the reason that you think it is. And I also feel like you are heartbroken by their own actions. Yeah, I think this is really more you, collective. You are heartbroken by your own actions of keeping yourself asleep and procrastinating and putting things aside and not being able to see things for what it was. But the thing, don't I don't know. I guess I want to say don't take it to heart or don't take it too personal. All right, but it is very personal. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't let yourself be bogged down by that. All right, because you obviously didn't know you were asleep. How would you know? How would you know what's going on? How would you know about magic? How would you know about these spiders and these peoples and your own potential? How would you know about spirituality? So I feel like now that you're awake and you're seeing things for what it is, you're heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because it's kind of like, wow, how did I not see this before? All right, hiding in plain sight. A lot of these things that were being done to you was being hidden in plain sight, but I feel like also your potential was being hidden in plain sight because isolation in reverse, you were kept in this like hiding energy. You're not doing that anymore. Like it's like all these people knew about you and your potential and what you were capable of, and they deliberately hid you in plain sight. But that's okay because so did God also hid you and your potential in plain sight. This is all about like divine timing, really. Ex-boyfriend or husband. So somebody could be your ex-boyfriend or husband, or somebody's ex-boyfriend or husband could be involved. And then we have the letter E. It could be somebody's first, last, middle initial or a word. But I feel like when I see this, I see everything. So this is a letter E. E stands for everything, which also goes right on top of observation. You're observing everything that's going on around you. And the more you observe, the more heartbroken you are because of your own actions of being not doing something is also doing something. All right. I feel like ex-boyfriend or husband, that could be also within the community. I'm gonna say community of spiders. I'm gonna get one more. They get to watch you live your dreams. Smiley face. That goes right on top of cashing in reverse. Yeah, because now you're taking action. You're not hiding anymore. You're not procrastinating. You're just, okay, so I have this great idea. So now how do I implement it? How do I execute it? And that's one of the reasons why they wanted to keep you asleep, because your dreams, you have very powerful dreams. And when you have ideas, you're able to create those ideas and bring them to life. Like, you have a wonderful gift and an ability to manifest, right? You can do that. But when you're constantly in this energy of like, oh, great, I can manifest this, but maybe later, I don't want to do this right now. Money's tight, or I just don't have the energy, or I have to do this, or I have to do that. So I'm just going to put this energy down for a rainy day, right? I feel like also your abilities of manifesting was hiding in plain sight. And it's double. It's double. Your ability to manifest was hiding in plain sight. Not only that, but you were hiding yourself, right? It's kind of like you were sleeping this entire time, and you're awaking. You're awaking. You're waking up. This really has to do with your ability to manifest, and the fact that you're realizing what this community of spiders has been doing to you. Oh, I just know what I'm going to name the title of the video. We have 8 of Swords. So this ex-boyfriend or husband, they got to be a karmic or a stranger, because it's ex. They're right now in the 8 of Swords, because I know the collective is not in the 8 of Swords. They're in the 8 of Swords. They're trapped in some sort of mental prison. Oh, because you're awake. Yeah. Because you're awake. That's all. You woke up. 2 of Pentacles. So now they have to deal with their life, and they have to juggle what's going on in their life. They have to juggle their mental health, their emotional health, their financial stability, their physical stability, their friends, their families, everything that's been going on. There's a lot that they have on their plate that they have to juggle. I feel like they're being overwhelmed as well. I also feel like they're looking at you for guidance. They see you as this, let me show you. You see how she is looking at this little angel for guidance? I feel like whoever this ex-boyfriend or husband is, or you could be the ex-boyfriend or husband, and this is, take it how it resonates, but there's definitely an ex-boyfriend or husband here, and I feel like he's the one that is in the 8 of Swords right now, and now he's juggling so many things in his life, so he's looking towards you, the collective, for some sort of guidance to help him juggle his life. That's what it is. He wants you to help him juggle his life, because he can't do it. He feels trapped. 10 of Cups. He's hoping that you'll guide him to his 10 of Cups. But I don't think you're going to do that, because I feel like you already are in your 10 of Cups. So why would you help a karmic find their 10 of Cups when they were the ones that were trying to keep you asleep? You know? It makes no sense. It really does not make any sense. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. This is like I said, divine timing. This was supposed to happen this way. These are events that are already written in the sand, that are meant to take place in this exact way. Also, I feel like every time I see this card, I feel like the angels are pissed, because every time this person tries to put the wheel in their favor, the angels got to blow it back into your favor. Like, no, how many times do we got to tell you the wheel is going into the collective's favor? We got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Why would you want to help guide someone to the Ten of Cups when they can't? This person can't commit to anything in their life. They can't commit to anything in their life. It's crazy because here you are and you're now committed to your ideas. You're committed to taking action. It's like you're awake, okay? You're committed to being awake. This person doesn't want you to commit to that. They don't want you to commit to anything in your life because they can't commit to anything in their life. They have commitment issues. They'd rather lay down and sleep around and, maybe for a while, collective, maybe at one point, maybe you were something like that, okay? Or maybe you just had commitment issues or whatever the case may be, but that's not you right now. They're mad because you're committed to living your dreams. That's why they get to watch you live your dreams. I'm gonna get 2 more. It's 10-10. I'm gonna get 2 more, and then I'll do 1 more, and then I'll call it. You got the 6 of Wands. The amount of protection that you have is astounding. It's astounding. Look at that Ace of Wands. We also have the 6 of Wands right next to the 8 of Wands. There's like nothing but wins in your life right now. And you're having like I said, it's like one idea after another. It's just like constant inspiration, constant creativity, constant success, right? Like nothing is stopping you. Like literally God is literally igniting your creativity. Look at that. It's like whoever this person is, whoever this ex-boyfriend, ex-husband is, he sees that. He's like, oh, well, the collective is, they're in the 10 of Cups. They're living their dreams. They're in the 6 of Wands. They're in the Ace of Wands. They have the Wheel of Fortune by their side. How can I get close to them?
She just opened the door.
Oh my gosh, she did? Hold on. 23. Oh my gosh. Oh no, 22, 23. Sorry. That is so funny. My kid just learned how to open the door. That is a perfect metaphor. Like God is just opening the door for you. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. All right. I'm going to get 1 more and then I'm going to close it off. So that's so funny. Oh, and yes, I know it's late, but, sleep regression. So you got to deal with it, right? 2 of Cups. Wow. So you have the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Cups. You're living your dreams. And you're awake. On top of that, you have the 2 of Cups. So you could be in a partnership right now. Oh, hold on. So you could be in a partnership right now, or you could be partnering up. This could also be, maybe you're with your soulmate, or just partnering up with the right people, your soul tribe, partner up with your faith, partnering up with God. But I feel like if the 10 of Cups is out here and the 2 of Cups, you could definitely be living your dreams with a particular person, okay? If you have a person. And then this ex-boyfriend or ex-husband is stuck in the 8 of Swords. Honestly, this is all very comical in a sense. The Fool on the bottom of the deck, that goes right next to the 2 of Cups. I feel like this ex-boyfriend or ex-husband was hoping that you would stay asleep, so that way you would constantly, be able to guide them whenever they needed something. Like if something is going wrong in their life, in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, the collective will always be there for me, so it's okay. However, in this situation, when they needed you, you were not there for them, right? And now they're like, what do I do? I put everything on the collective. I had everything on the collective. They put all their eggs in one basket when it came to you, right? And the reason why you were not there is because you took a leap of faith with the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups. You found your happiness and now you're living your dreams. You're no longer putting your life aside and waiting for this person. You woke up. like you woke up. Also, I feel like your community knew about this back and forth with this person, and they didn't say anything. They never gave you advice. They never talked to you. I feel like it's kind of one of those things where as long as we don't like, all right, for example, let's say Becky has a husband who is cheating on her, right? This is just an example. Becky has a husband that's cheating on her. All of the town knows it, right? But they won't say anything. But they'll quickly gossip and be like, I cannot believe Becky is allowing herself to get cheated on. I could not believe it. I would die. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be me, right? Everyone's talking about this, but nothing is doing anything to help Becky, and nothing is doing anything to tell Becky, right? It's kind of like that. But now when Becky wants a divorce, and now when Becky wants to live her life elsewhere, I can't believe she's getting a divorce. I can't believe she's not working on her marriage, right? It's like that. It's the community is very hypocritical. They just want something to talk about. Not gonna even lie. I'm gonna be very transparent right now. This reading really resonates with me personally. It really does, and that's me being transparent right now. I'm gonna have to get a couple more right here. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do these and then I'm gonna close it. Love triangle. So your ex-boyfriend or ex-husband could have been involved in some sort of love triangle, or they wanted to put you in a love triangle. Like I said, Becky's husband was cheating on her. Everybody knew, but nobody said anything. Right? So your ex-husband or ex-boyfriend was cheating on you. Everybody knew, but nobody said anything to you, right? Don't ignore yourself. This is what this person wants. They want you to ignore yourself. They want you to be uncommittal to yourself. You get the letter V. It could be somebody's first, last, middle initial. It could be the name of a word. This person is spiritually blocked. They're very spiritually blocked. Very spiritually blocked. And that's one of the reasons why they're in the Eight of Swords. All right, so I gotta go. So this is the reading. I hope you get something from it. I definitely did. But, have a great night and see you soon. Bye.